Hello, my name is Paris Thomas. I am a certified Strategyzer Academy trainer based in Cyprus, and through this video I will demonstrate to you the power of the business model canvas as a visual tool that helps entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs have a dialogue with their idea. This is all part of the process of continually refining and validating their business models. To do this, I will be using a case study that is close to my heart, as I have been personally involved with this startup. The company's name is ENERMAP, and in short, it is a software as a service that deals with the energy efficiency of buildings. Let's start with a little background to bring you up to speed. You may be familiar with the energy efficiency scale. It's the green A to red G you saw last time you bought a refrigerator or a light bulb. Just like electronic devices, buildings are also rated on the energy efficiency scale. As you can conclude, the more energy efficient a building is, the less money you pay your utility company to keep your building warm in the winter and cool in the summer. All this information and more is recorded in what is known as the Energy Efficiency Certificate, which in the European Union must be issued by law by a certified auditor. Okay, so that was the background. Now let's examine ENERMAP's business model. One of ENERMAP's customer segments is people looking to rent or buy property, because by comparing the energy efficiency of the buildings they're interested in, they will acquire insight into how expensive their monthly utility bill will be. ENERMAP's value proposition is to simplify the process of accessing these ratings by displaying them on an online map. Aside from their website, ENERMAP has developed an augmented reality application that allows users to view the rating of buildings simply by pointing their smartphone towards the building they're interested in while they're out house hunting. Finally, through a Facebook API, ENERMAP alerts users on how much money their friends are saving on their utility bill in comparison to them. This is a very powerful way to motivate people to take action. However, this addresses a different customer segment, that of the environmentally conscious building owners. So I'm going to go ahead and change the color of these post-its to orange in order to separate them and make it easier to read the canvas. You may think that this is trivial, but it is actually a very important principle that you must abide to when using the business model canvas. Now let's look at the customer relationships. So far, they have been automated, since users simply access ENERMAP's website for instant information, all of which is absolutely free for both customer segments. All this sounds great, but ENERMAP's business model still doesn't have a paying customer. What it has is users. So let's see, who would actually pay for this service? ENERMAP's initial approach to generating revenue was to charge local governments a small fee for each of their buildings in order to display them on the map. In return, governments would gain value from the increased transparency regarding their environmental practices. Now, this is where the beauty of the canvas comes in. As opposed to a lengthy and wordy business plan document that you spent hours writing and falling in love with, the canvas allows you to visualize your assumptions and get out of the building early to test them. In less than a week, the team contacted several government representatives and quickly realized that they were facing a dead end. This forced them to return to their canvas and find a different way to make money. So let's see what they came up with at the time of this recording. Each energy certificate also reveals specific information such as the thickness of the window insulation, type of heating boiler, or quality of roof insulation. As such, ENERMAP is now focusing its efforts on the energy improvement product suppliers as its paying customer segment. So for example, if a company is selling double-glazed windows, they can easily log into ENERMAP as a premium member by paying a monthly subscription. Once they've identified their search parameters, they will receive a custom report outlining which buildings have poor window insulation in a particular area. In essence, ENERMAP becomes a lead-generating tool for energy improvement product suppliers. In this revised business model, ENERMAP also generates recurring revenue by charging premium members an additional fee, depending on the number of leads they generate. This was the front stage of the business model canvas. Now let's take a quick look at the backstage, all that takes place behind the scenes in order to deliver value to customers. ENERMAP's most important activity is the travel and lobby work required in order to gain access to the energy certificates. The second activity is the constant development of the user interface, and finally, all the marketing and sales activities related to acquiring more paying customers. To get these certificates, they need partnerships with energy offices and local governments. Their key resources are the expanding certificate database and the intellectual property of the algorithms used for lead generation. Finally, the cost structure revolves around development, lobbying activities and travel, the data centers, and marketing and sales. So, there you have it, a fully fledged freemium business model where the free part of the business helps the company promote itself and the premium part allows it to stay afloat and hopefully become profitable. I hope I've helped you see the power of the canvas as a tool that promotes visual thinking and rapid iteration for startups like ENERMAP, but also for existing companies in their innovation processes. Thank you for listening.